Hey everyone, today I'm going to be doing my September hits and misses. I'm going to be talking all about my favorite beauty products, fashion, skincare, food, everything that I've been loving in the month of September, and I'm also going to be talking about the things that didn't work for me. So I'm going to just jump right in because I do have a lot of stuff. I'm going to start with makeup and skincare and all of that, then jump into fashion. But yeah, if you want to see my September hits and misses, then just keep watching. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is foundation. You guys know I love my foundation. I'm constantly trying new foundations. I actually have 3 that I want to talk about this month. The first, as you guys know, I've been loving the All Hours foundation from, where's it from? YSL. I'm in the shade BD50. I have a whole video on this. I will link it down below, but I really have been loving this. It has more of a matte finish, but when you mix it with oil, it is really pretty. I really like this and recommend checking it out. But the star of this month is definitely the NARS Sheer Glow foundation. I have heard about this for so long. I have heard so many good reviews about it. Every time someone's skin looks flawless, they're always using this, and I picked this up, I don't really remember, a few months ago. At one time throughout the summer, I picked this up and I kind of forgot about it, and then I started using it again this month. I've never gotten so many compliments on my skin when I use this. I'm using this today. I love this foundation. I'm in the shade Barcelona. It's the medium 4. It's not as matte as the YSL 24 Hours by like nowhere near as matte, but it definitely doesn't have that really dewy, like your face is gonna slide off. Like it stays really well. The color fits me perfectly, and when you use this, you look airbrushed. Between these two for every day, I definitely recommend going with this. If you want to go for the longevity, I would go for this, but this finish is just by far amazing, and it's not too heavy. The product that absolutely blew my mind this month has to be this First Aid Triple Protection Skin Tint with Goji Berry with an SPF of 30. This blew my mind. I didn't get this long ago. It was actually maybe last week, but I've used this every day since. You might think that the bottle is really small, which is what I thought at first, but you actually get 1 fluid ounce in this bottle. That is more than you get in the YSL foundation, and that is just the same amount as you get in your NARS foundation. I bought this for every day for school when I don't want to wear a full face of foundation, and I thought this was going to be like the MAC Face and Body foundation, which is one of my all-time favorites, but this is about 7 billion times better than the MAC Face and Body foundation. I thought this was going to be very light, but girl, this foundation has amazing coverage. It really reminds me of the Armani Luminous Silk foundation, the finish of it. I was blown away by the amount of coverage, and not only that, this feels like you have absolutely nothing on your skin, and it is definitely buildable. I would say that this is medium coverage. I was expecting so much less from this product, and it really blew my mind. I'm in the shade medium. The con is that there really is only 3 shades for it: light, medium, and tan. Tan is way too dark for me. This is like the perfect shade for me, so I'm really happy. It was like this foundation was made for me. I love it so much. I'm going to try to go through these a little bit faster because I don't want this video to be 6 hours long. You guys all loved my eyeshadow in my last few videos, and I was using the Naked Heat palette. This was actually Allie's palette that she didn't use, she gave to me, and I've been really into eyeshadow recently. I kind of have like a darker look on today. Darker. This is dark for me. And I use this palette again. The colors, at first glance, I was like, I don't know, but this is definitely my favorite palette from the Naked collection. I have like all of them. My 2 favorite colors are Sauce and Low Blow. They're like the perfect everyday in your crease color. I switched from using bronzer in my crease to using these because they're the perfect colors. When I first saw this palette, I was not intrigued by it, but the red tones I really like surprisingly on my eyes. And with that, I was really surprised by this. This is also given to me by Allie. It is an Urban Decay 24-hour Glide On Pencil in the color Alkaline. It is like a burgundy red color, like literally burgundy red, but I have been loving putting this on my waterline, and I'm not typically someone who puts stuff on my waterline, but when I put this on, it just really makes my eyes pop. It's not like overpowering like black, and it really goes well with the red tones in this, so these together are really nice. I've also done like a wing on the top with this to be a little bit different. This is also a recent purchase, or a purchase I made in the month of September. So this is the Tarte Clean Slate Timeless Smoothing Primer, and if you thought that the Benefit Professional was good, this is going to blow your mind. It is thicker than Professional. You need half the amount, and it literally fills in all your pores and just creates the most flawless canvas on your face. I've never seen anything like it. It doesn't feel like waxy like the Smashbox Pore Primer. I hate that one. I feel like the foundation just literally glides all over it. This one really helps your foundation and also staying on your face. If you thought that you had the best pore primer, I promise this is going to beat it. It honestly will cover even the biggest pores, and anytime I put this on before any foundation, no matter what, it really just gives your face that clean canvas. You get 0.5 fluid ounces. I believe it was like $40 Canadian or something like that, but you only need the littlest amount, and this stuff is like a miracle worker. It is literally like concrete, filling up your pores, getting ready for your foundation. So I would recommend, if you struggle with pores, check this out. I obviously have to talk about my favorite lip combination this month. I have used this every single day. One thing I have to say about these liners is that they are a bitch to sharpen. Like, they don't want to sharpen like a regular pencil. Maybe it's because of the plastic, but every time I try to sharpen this, like a whole chunk breaks off. So I can't sharpen this, which is a little bit of a pain in the ass, but the color is so worth it. The color Curvii is my perfect Your Lips But Better brownie nude. It is just amazing. They're only $5. And then I love pairing it with the Curvii lip gloss. This is my favorite lip gloss. It has beaten my Makeup Forever ones, all of them, because it has a good amount of pigment but isn't like too pigmented. You can use this instead of like a lipstick on top of the liner, and it's not sticky and stays on for so long. This pair together is like $10. Definitely check out ColourPop for the perfect colors. I have a whole video swatching like nude lip colors from ColourPop. That, again, I'll link it down below because you need to check it out. This kind of coincides with one of my misses, which I will get into later. I have re-fallen in love with the Naked Skin Urban Decay Concealer. I have been using the Tarte Shape Tape forever and ever since I got it. Like, every single day consistently I've been using that. And then I've also been kind of using the NARS, but I just finished my Tarte Shape Tape in medium, and to be honest, it's kind of hard to get in Canada. We don't have Ulta. It's not sold at Sephora. And last time I ordered from Ulta, they lost my package, and then it took like 8 years and a day, and I needed a new concealer. But I went and got the Naked Skin Weightless Complete Coverage Concealer because I know that I love this when Allie had it. I mean, like, we don't live together anymore, so I can't just go steal it from her. This is like a really, really lightweight, really creamy concealer, but it's not too watery. I know that I hate too watery foundations or too watery concealers because they're gonna dry down into like a powdery finish, and I don't like that. And this is a really, really blendable concealer. I'm wearing this today for every day. It's so weightless, and when I use this with my First Aid Beauty foundation, I don't feel like there's anything on my face, which is a great feeling if you're at school all day. Another favorite of mine is this 204 brush from Sephora. It has a sculpt and highlight brush, and what I like doing is really buffing in powder under my eyes, and I also really like this for getting in and chiseling my cheekbone, and I can also put highlighter on with this. I'm not a type of person to have 600 different brushes for everything on my face. I grab what is easiest for me and what's right in front of me, so I can use this for everything, and I really, really like the shape of it. These Sephora brushes are really, really good. I like the two-sided ones because obviously it's like easier. It reminds me of the Kat Von D brush, which has the two sides, and like the tapered one and the contour one. Continuing on with makeup, I have a few more products that I want to talk about. I have recently re-fallen in love with MAC's Give Me Sun. I've used this every single day this month. I don't use this to contour my cheek. I just use this on a big fluffy brush, and I just fluff this on top of my cheeks, and it gives me a really warm bronze glow. It looks like I've been baking in the sun, and I have a perfect healthy tan. It doesn't have any shimmer in it, but it's not like really matte, and this might be a little too orangey on like lighter skin tones, but on me it really brings out like my tan, and I really like it for just blending in my contour with the rest of my face. So you all know that I have been obsessed with this Graftobian palette, and this month I'm not using it for foundation like I was in Greece last month, but this month I'm actually using it to contour. I contour my face with like these darker shades, and I also contour my nose, and it is really, really perfect because it is so blendable, and because it's a foundation, it doesn't really have the really thick consistency of a concealer, so it's really easy to blend out. And obviously, like, if you want, you can get this to use your foundation, highlight, and contour. Like, there's so much you can do with this. I honestly feel like, especially if you're doing other people's makeup, this is a perfect palette for you, and I find myself using this every single day. I've spoken about this so many times on my channel, but it honestly is a favorite of September. I've used it every single day in September to cream contour my face. I like cream contouring my face. I do it basically every single day because it really warms up my face. And lastly, I think this is my last makeup product. I have been dying over the Sephora Beauty Sponge. I like this so much more than my beauty blender. I cannot use my beauty blender anymore. I have to be using this, and it is just like, I think it's squishier. It doesn't absorb as much product and it really blends in under eye concealer like a charm. I like the shape of how pointed it is. Like it really is the perfect shape to like fit under your eye. And this is like $14 Canadian. So definitely check this out if you're in the market for a new beauty blender because it's better and half the price. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about skincare, body care, and perfume. I'm going to start with perfume. This fall I have been loving these Permanent Matte. It's basically a vanilla musk. It's like a really concentrated scented oil, and basically it comes in a roller ball, and I just put a little bit on my wrist and on my neck. And I also love mixing this with Elizabeth and James Nirvana. I think that's the name. That's my all-time favorite perfume ever for fall and winter. I absolutely love it. I put it on before because I just love smelling myself. I always get compliments, and this mixed so perfectly with that. So I got this at the Brow Bar in Montreal. They have like all of my favorite products ever. They have The Ordinary. They have so many amazing products. When I put this on in the morning, I can still smell it at night, which doesn't happen with a lot of perfumes. I think it's because it's an oil. You literally smell like the perfect vanilla cookie. I don't want you to think like I smell literally like a cookie. I don't know if this is a good description, but it's just a really good, warm, rich vanilla scent. So I'll try to find this and link it online. I also have the scent Amber. I don't love it as much. It still is really good. I'm not recommending it. I'm saying you need this in your life. If you're in Montreal, they have it at the Brow Bar. I think they're $15. I don't know. But I use this every day and I'm not even down a little bit. So a little bit goes a really long way. Also from the Brow Bar, I actually ordered this online. And I just made like 3 people go and buy this. You guys know I was using the Sunday Riley Good Genes. It's a lactic acid treatment, and I finished my little bottle of it. The bottle is over $100. When I finished that, I switched to the Ordinary lactic acid 5% and HA 2%. This is just the same, if not better, than my Good Genes from Sunday Riley. I made my cousin go buy this. He fell in love with it. I made my friend Nolan go buy this. He fell in love with it. Everyone I know loves this. One night I'll use this lactic acid. The next night I'll use the Buffet serum from The Ordinary. I don't really know the exact products that are in the Buffet, but it just has a bunch of amazing things for your skin. And I alternate. One day I'll use this, the next day I'll use the Buffet serum, and then on the 3rd night I'll use the next product that I'm going to talk about. It gave me the exact same result as the Sunday Riley, and it is like $6. So definitely check out The Ordinary's products because they're really inexpensive and they do the exact same things that all of these huge brands do. The next product that I want to talk about has really transformed my skin in the matter of a few days. I got this last week and this was actually recommended to me by someone at Sephora. It is the Dr. Dennis Gross Clarifying Colloidal Sulfur Mask. It says you can use this during the day like as a thin layer under your makeup, but I don't see how. Mine kind of leaves like a white film on my face. Basically what I do is at night, if I have a lot of breakouts on my face, which it happens all the time. I actually started breaking out 2 days ago. Yesterday I had oh my god, I had 2 right here, and those are the worst because it's literally the center of your face. I put this on my face last night. I basically took like 2 pumps, rubbed it all over my face, and it dries down to like a powdery finish. It doesn't smell great, but it's not like crazy. And then I went to bed and I woke up today and the pimple's gone. What kind of magic is in this? I have noticed a significant decrease in the size of my pores. My pores are like non-existent, and I've always been someone who has bigger pores. A few more products, I swear, I'm almost done. So I also recently got this in the month of September. It is the Fresh Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream. Not only is the bottle really pretty, it's like a blush pink with like a pink cap. This is a really good cream for before makeup. It is really hydrating. It definitely is really hydrating, but it dries down pretty fast. You can put your makeup on top of it really easily without having your makeup slide everywhere. I feel like I have so much to talk about. I should do these more regularly because I have so much to talk about. For my favorite cleanser of the moment, this is the Ole Henriksen Face the Truth Gel Cleanser. That's actually a cute name, Face the Truth. I bought this for my mom, and I actually use it and I really like it. I use this with my Clarisonic. It has citrus and seaweed extracts, which are really good for your skin, and I've noticed that my skin has been really looking brighter and more like even since I started using this, and with the Clarisonic it's perfect. I was using the Clinique cleanser, but I wanted to stop using that because I don't really 100% love all the ingredients they put into their products, but I've been really loving this one this month. So for my kind of home favorite, I want to say I have been loving the Bath & Body Works candles, and I feel like they've been having a large amount of sales recently. Like I just picked up 3 for like $30 something because they each were $12.50, and then you got 20% off. Now they're having like each are $15 and you get 25% off. My favorite is actually called Almond. I have been loving this one. It's called Limoncello for when I'm cleaning, and Ali actually gave me this idea, and basically when I'm cleaning, like mopping or cleaning the kitchen, I'll light this, and because it has like a light, nice, fresh lemon scent, feel cleaner because it smells cleaner. I'm going to make it a point to do more lookbooks this year, but I do want to show you my favorite pieces of this season so far, and pieces that I've been wearing non-stop. So this one's actually inside out. I actually showed 2 of these pieces in my video, but I want to tell you guys like that I'm actually wearing them. There's a black knit sweater from ASOS. It's the ASOS collection. It's a v-neck. It was in my fall haul, so if you want to see me try it on, you can go watch that video. I wear this literally every day. It's been a little hot here in Montreal, so I haven't been able to wear it as much as I like, but when I'm at home, if I run out at night, because it still gets chilly at night, I've been wearing this a ton at night, and it's just the perfect cut. It's not too deep of a V. The knit is really thick and nice. And lastly, my favorite, this is like my #1 clothing favorite of the year. It's this like sweatsuit set from ASOS. It is like the comfiest color. You can see I spilled my coffee on it right there. I sleep in them, I lounge in them, I study in them. I wear this set all the time. I am always in this set if I'm home, and I just love it so much. It is like my best buy of the entire favorite. So this month I've been loving watching a specific family on YouTube, and that is the Ace family. I don't know why I got weird and I got really into like loving watching families, and like I love watching like prank videos, and just like it makes me really happy. And the Ace family is so cute. You probably saw this girl's ring on Instagram because it's like so gorgeous. You probably watch them, but if you don't, go search the Ace family on YouTube, and oh my god, I can watch them all day long. Catherine is beautiful. Their daughter is so cute, so go watch them. I'm not going to talk about them anymore. The second thing is my air fryer. This is my food favorite of the month, and basically I'll insert a picture of it right here. I put like chicken, and I'll put like a potato in there, like cut up a potato, and it fries it without any oil. It like air fries it. And when I first heard about this, I was like, this is not gonna work. But everyone I've shown is so impressed. It blew my mind. Like, it is literally the coolest thing in the world. I make like, it looks like fried chicken, but it's not fried. It's like just cooked with air, and it is so cool. So now I'm going to talk a little bit about the products that I've kind of like hated this month, my misses. The first, I'm going to talk about them really fast. The first is the YSL concealer, the 24-hour concealer. I bought it because I like the foundation so much, but it is really dry, and I don't like dry concealers because I have dry under eyes, and it was really powdery looking. The shades are kind of weird too. 5 was too dark for me, and 4 was just like really peachy. I don't know why. I did not love that concealer. I definitely recommend checking out the foundation, but not the concealer. The second thing is actually the Milk Makeup Highlighter in the color Lit. But on my face, it looks really chunky and powdery, and it really accentuates my pores. Like, I put it on here one day, and I looked in the mirror in my car, and I was like, oh my god, like this looks awful. Before I go, I want to let you know that the Coffee and Couture collection, the fall collection, is launching on Friday, September 29th. The pieces are to die for. We have limited supply of these stones and these chains, so make sure you check out this collection because this is not a collection that's going to stick around forever. I'll insert a few clips here so you can see the pieces. My absolute favorite are the star items and the rings. That was my long ass September hits and misses. I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe, leave all of your comments and questions down below. Follow me on Instagram to keep track of, I post things that I'm loving every single day. It's where you can keep up with me the most. Don't forget to check out the new collection, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.